Welcome, collective. Welcome, soul family. Welcome back to the channel. This is a guided message. It's really picking up on some energy. So if you have tapped on this video, there are messages that are meant to reach you. Trust your intuition. Trust the signs. Trust in the magic, because you are part of the magic. You're part of the equation. What is coming through? Messages. All right. So we do have one coming out. Are there any more messages? Any more messages? All right. So I'm going to take this one as being, all right, there we go. All right, yacht. And it's Gemini energy. All right. So Mercury, you may have Gemini in your chart, or this could be something about new thoughts, could be imagination, anything to do with your mind. All right, your mind. So yacht. And it's number 5. That's always, number 5 reminds me of that change. It's always about that change because it's right in the middle. All right, so is there a new adventure coming in? Is there something you're wanting to set sail? It could be, Gemini's also travel. So this could be something that you are going on a trip. Or I feel like this is just something that is sailing in for you. Maybe I'm really feeling that there's something maybe that has been anchored down and this energy is kind of flipping the script. Extravagant sales. So something is taken off, taking sail, whether it is actually in your physical world or in your thoughts, imagination, creativity. And then we also have number 2. All right. That is that's Scorpio, I believe. All right. Where's that Virgo? All right. Anyway, number 5 and the number 2. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's Scorpio or Virgo. No, I think it's Virgo. Olive branch. Okay, so extending. All right, and at number 2, this is connecting with something that you have been growing, something that has been, I feel like, almost like it has been suspended. It has been, I feel like there's a lot of terms. There is a lot of fine print. And here I feel like this is an offer that is already on its way. It's already set sail. Something that is really reaching out. It actually could just be a message, somebody bringing in a message. All right. It could be something that you had cut ties with and you're taking on this new adventure that offers, I feel like offers like your indulgence, but like in your mind, in your travels, you're indulging in something that, and there's wind. I've really seen this word wind. So something that is really blowing in a different direction. And I feel like it is connecting with passion. It's connected with something that you have always wanted to do, something that is something that I feel like it is very connected. It could even be something that's connected to your family, maybe wanting to find out more about your family tree and traveling to where you are originally from, your family's from. I feel like this could be almost cutting off from what your everyday routine. And I feel like this is almost like comforting a need for escape, a need for speed, a new adventure, which is setting sail. And I feel like to some it's over the top, but to you, I feel like this is where you feel you belong. And I feel like it is it is off of the regular track. It is almost like you are going a distance away from the city, living in I feel like this is like almost like a community where you all pitch in. It's all yeah, I feel like this is like a new way of living. A new way of living that's going to bring a different kind of abundance, an abundance of abundance, like almost like you're a free way to live, where you're not always Six of Cups. Not always. This is all about memories, connecting to past memories. I feel like, okay, yeah, so it could be family, past family. This could be where you grew up when you were a child, something that you've always wanted to do, maybe when you were a child, like a dream of yours. And now you have this opportunity. You have this opportunity. 6-6, where it's like equal trade. It's like, I feel like it's an evolved way of living where everybody has their part. Everybody has their part. And I feel like it's almost like an opportunity to give back to yourself and to others that are like-minded, since the mind of Gemini. And I feel like healing ties, it's like to come to terms. So I feel like this is almost like not having so many commitments, not having so many contracts, suspending contracts and going out, setting sail where it's comfort, where it's wealth, but it's wealth in a different way. Wealth by one standard. It's almost like where the impossible is possible. Smooth sailing. It feels like it's a trip where you're going to be growing like learning about cultures. I feel like you're going to be growing your information, growing out and expanding how to live in a completely different place. It's taking charge of your life, taking your life back. The Emperor is all about that structure, the routine, but it's gaining control. The Emperor is masculine, but doesn't have to be, but it's very authoritarian. And it's all about the way you build, grow, invest, finance, wealth, abundance, but it's a firm foundation. So I feel like this is strength in who you are. It's almost like making a bold decision to make a move. Again, a bold move. A bold move. All right. Okay, so the Six of Pentacles is all about the equal give and take. It's that trading, opportunity to trade. It's almost like taking that one opportunity that you may bring you back to a place of innocence, of it holds a big space in your heart. I feel like this has been gaining momentum, but it says self-indulgence, but I feel like the self-indulgence is taking your life back, living by your own terms, adventure of a lifetime, venturing outside of the norms. possibly having to make amends with family that I feel like disagrees with this. And we do have the Three of Cups on the bottom, which is all about community, our friends, connections, commitments. So you could have been guided, maybe not feeling the discomfort lately with these big shifts going on. I feel like it's been almost like this purpose. It's like the pleasures in life aren't really pleasures anymore, and it's making amends to almost not give to anything that doesn't bring you peace. And I feel like this is very influenced by commitments and the people closest to us with Three of Cups. It could also be family, but it's almost like community. Taking your place in a community where there's an opportunity, where it's commitments. I feel like the gains are outweigh the losses, and it's like this long journey. These commitments have evolved into more of a discomfort. And I feel like it's almost like taking your role back, taking your solitude back has brought you peace of mind, and your mind is craving an adventure. And I feel like it's branching out to meet those you have possibly not even met yet. But I feel like there is a commitment to yourself has caused possibly some kind of disagreements with connections or friendships. And I feel like you're no longer putting energy into that, and you're agreeing to disagree, where you come to terms with those you cannot gain any more space with. So it's like I'm making amends with the present is gaining access to a very tender place within your heart. And the Six of Cups is all about it's memories, it's nostalgia, but it's also past. So it could also be like some kind of how you grew up. You might be going back to that. There may be something that connects you with your inner child, or even a different lifetime where it brings you back to a space where you feel comfort, you feel there's purpose. Four of Cups, I feel like there has been lacking purpose. There's been lacking, investments and creativity. It's been a focus on what hasn't been working out. Three of Swords, yeah, there has been loss, grief, and pain. Could be heartbreak. Because going from 4 to 3, I feel like there's a letdown and a let back. I feel like there's been maybe what you give, you don't get back. And I feel like there has been this coming to terms, that can only get so far with certain places, certain people. And even through past heartbreak or letdowns, I feel like it has been an experience of learning. There has been some kind of investment with, like, you've put a lot of invested into your life, and I feel like it's purposely set up so it can point you back to a place, and it's almost like that connection reminding you this is not where you're meant to grow. It's where you're meant to learn and take the lessons and take the wheel, letting go of something that can only grow so far. And it's very spiritual, this only goes so far. Allows you, it sees fire, right? So it's like it's something has not worked out because the universe wants you to let that go, to receive what is coming in next. So not to focus on what's not working out. Focus on, it's almost like focusing on what is to come. Through loss, there is gains. It's like you're looking out the window and seeing a new path. This journey, it's pulling, it's the Two of Wands with the Emperor. So that's a lot of Mars. That's a lot of Mars or, Aries. There's a clear path in the way. You don't see exactly what, as the world is in your hands. And now knowing what didn't work out, you're not sure what is forward, but you now, it's like knowing that where you have been is not anywhere you can grow. It's accepting a loss and the lesson so that you can pierce through and allow this movement to happen, to move in a different direction, to put this fire underneath you of purpose, of journey, that you hold the key, you hold the chess piece. It's your play, it's your role, that you not wanting to play a certain role anymore was to point you in this direction. It allowed this opportunity to even be seen. It's projecting the negative, allows you to see the positive. Takes a little while, but I feel like this is moving in the right direction when you are making a bold choice, bold decision, direction. Made you stronger. Made you stronger. And again, the 2, 4, 3, 2, 2. This is a fork in the road. 2 of Swords, a fork in the road. So once you remove the blinders, it's a clear decision. There's something blocking, and I feel like there's something blocking, and it was may have been love, connections, maybe blocking it. We too tend to sabotage our own self. Blind love, there's a blind spot, but this being tangled up, not seeing what was right in front of you. Two of Swords, it's like in two minds. But the 4, like the Emperor and the 2 of Wands is not being tangled up. It's not being stuck at a fork in the road. Not to be tangled up in your own thoughts, not to be tangled up in your own chaos. Not wanting to see something. And I feel like it was because of some kind of a union, some kind of connections. It could have been a very close friend, family. But the 3 of Cups, it was almost like needing to turn your back, or those who have turned their back on you, seeing it, like allowing it to be seen. If something is not meant, you know, we can tend to make a lot of excuses. So it could be a conflict of just wanting something so much, not seeing the truth. But has opened up another space, another direction. From pain to purpose. Removing the blind spot. Taking your chess, and it's like a checkmate. All right. And I feel like that truce, number 2, look at that, 2 and 2. The truce, surrender, giving in. I feel like it's giving into the truth. So ceasefire, you're halting, you're not allowing your peace to be taking your prosperity, like having your peace always being played with. It removes your prosperity because you're not seeing it, because they're not getting past the pain, not getting past the, it's almost like it keeps coming back and cycling in. The more you give, the more it takes. So this is taking your place, taking a stand, not knowing exactly where you're going, but not looking back where you've been before. I feel like, and look at that, 10 of Wands. I mean, carrying a hard load has been a burden, and I feel like you've gotten nowhere. It's going up the wrong hill, isn't going to get you any further. You have to let go of a lot of the burdens. It's very spiritual, not seeing the lesson. So I feel like the Two of Swords and the 10 of Wands, I feel like you weren't seeing the lesson. So you're just carrying the burdens, not wanting to surrender. So, and the travel, we have the sailing boat here, the Gemini, the travel. So it either can be a journey that takes you in the wrong direction, or the journey can be exactly what you want it to be. That smooth sailing, but it's up to you to take the olive branch. Come to terms with the situation and move forward. Unplugging from what held you in the past. All right. So let's pull a card from the sacred forest. See what magical energy is coming in for you. All right. Oops, I just dropped them all. All right, let's see for the collective. Ooh, don't go in there. Huh, quite a few cards. Yeah, so I feel like there could be stuff that is not in the right pile, in the right place. You may be doing all the right steps, but not getting where you want to go. We do have your spirit healing from a long, stillness, reflection pool. What was holding you still, or what was holding you in this place of discomfort so long? Need to reflect and kind of to have a good look at yourself. That you're holding yourself in a pool of water, yet there's a whole ocean to explore. And not seeing everything around you. If it's mirrored, it could be almost seeing your own reflection, something that you need to heal within yourself. Something you need to heal, something you needed to see within yourself, that you needed to move past so that you can move in the direction meant for you. So if you're pulled in an area that you really don't want to let go, there's a time that needs to be still to look and really reconnect with yourself and ask yourself those questions. Who is this journey that you are living for? Number 33. So in the stillness, what do you feel? All right, 33. So we do have 333, we have 66, I have 2, 2, and then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. All right. So I feel like there has been a lot of different steps. You've been kind of, I feel like, dancing around the main part that you need to see. What was crossing, what was at this crossroad. I feel like over and over, still ending up the same place. All right. So in stillness, your power emerges. Tap into your inner sacred witness to discover the dwelling place of your soul. In profound peace and silence, you can discover the truth of your being. All right, yeah, so the truth in the stillness. What were you missing? If you are in pain, go into the stillness until you find the source. Yeah, so I feel like what has really been, what has been reflecting, or what has been placing this illusion of happiness or hope of happiness upon just this one, a union. It could be people, it could be I feel like people that you are in your circle, all right? And there's something within yourself that you're missing. You're giving your power away, thinking it could be you indulging in things that cause you to be hopeless, overwhelmed. Resist the temptation to indulge in feelings of overwhelm, urgency, and emergency. There's always a higher truth. Seek it out. That's what I feel like, this higher truth. You're going up and down the mountain with the same load. Your soul loves what is real and honest. In quietude, the truth emerges. Move past the bustle and chatter of life. And I definitely feel like there's been a lot of chatter. There's been a lot going up and down, but ending back up in the same feelings. At the edge of your seat, wondering, what is it I'm doing? Well, I feel like there's something you need to ask yourself. Maybe what are you not doing? Tap into your internal source of power. Don't look for it on the outside. That won't bring you happiness. So allow the chaos of the outer world to roll back off your back the way water rolls off the back of a duck. Be that swan. Be that, don't let the things that cause pain create the illusion that you are not a beautiful swan that is meant to overcome. Don't let it break you. Let it make you grow stronger. It's almost like take the power, watch as your reflected image transform into the highest form of you. Exactly. What beauty and grace in the stillness. How beautiful that you have to uncover certain parts of your story to point you in a direction that causes happiness, causes wealth, but in the connection form. It causes where you are is making you feel small. Surrender to allow yourself to be at peace with it, but move away. Let go of what you're holding on to. And this shifts. Your image wavers and shifts, only to return as the air becomes still. That's right, and the water ripples, and all of the ripples. All these ripples tend to surface, but it's not to doubt yourself. It's to see a part of your story that you didn't see before. So it could cause a ripple in your journey. So if you're missing the message, seek solitude to hear the voice. And I feel like that's with the Emperor. Taking charge, taking your power back, and taking your role. You're taking your role in this seat, and it's like, I feel like you are standing in a powerhouse. Waiting to take your move. You've already taken, I feel like taking it back, taking charge, but I feel like you're about to make a move forward. But I feel like your spirit, your essence has already shifted. So in silence, you'll find the dwelling place of your soul. Take time to move into, take this time to move to uncover a vast store of insight emerging within you. So take time to reflect and uncover the parts of yourself that you're meant to discover. In this stillness is where you evolve the most, where you discover the most, and where you can recreate, master your own rules, your own, making your own game, taking the key back. Of a game that you were never playing. I feel like you're seeing something outside of your whole situation, and if something is rippling, like it's almost like your ideology and your mindset is seeing beyond what you were meant. Seeing beyond, seeing the possibilities, seeing, it's almost like you're removing the parts of yourself that kept you stuck. And removing yourself. All right. I'm gonna pull a card. See what's going on. What are you working on? Miracles. Working on a miracle. That's beautiful. Working on a miracle. Miracles happen when you least expect it. When you take your life, take the control back, and you cut off the game. Cut off the game. Disconnect from the game. This is when miracles happen. In the yellow, I feel like there is a lot of youthful, I feel like your spirit is, your inner child is, that's why I feel like connecting back to the things that brought you happiness, brought you joy. That's the miracle. I feel like when you believed in miracles, you know, when we were children. And I feel like this is, you're being blessed with, you're being blessed with the miracle of approval, almost like approving, allowing others their disapproval. They didn't believe in you, or believed in the things you believe in. I feel like this is your miracle to serve yourself. All right. Self-worth on the bottom, right? Your worth. You're worthy of miracles. And I feel like this is taking your inner child, your youthfulness, your zest, the energy, the source of, and really looking at things from a different perspective, not limiting yourself. All right. So I feel like this is life coming back into you. Miracles are happening. And there was just a time need to reflect. And I feel like because there was a lot of burden, a lot you were carrying on. And to allow this light, the sun, to come in for the miracles, there was a lot needing to let go. All right. So expect beautiful transformation. Till next time. Bye.